Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Now before we talk about Sun and Moon Lake, please help us out and click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of our content. Now the Sun and Moon Lake is a beautiful lake in the middle of Taiwan. It's the largest body of water and it is a very popular destination for hiking, cycling and for young lovers to have some of their first dates here. Now, in order to get around the lake, there are a number of options, but some of the more popular ones are renting a bicycle or a motorbike. Now, we personally rented some bicycles and we got around the entire lake roughly in a day. We would suggest that you actually do take a bike and not a car, because this cycle around the lake is actually very, very beautiful and it's definitely worth it. Because you also get to stop at random beautiful places that otherwise are a bit harder to find using the car. Now in terms of activities, what you'll run into quite quickly are the various temples that are scattered across the edges of the lake. These are all very well maintained and very beautiful and offer you the opportunity to buy a charm or a plaque on which you can write down your wishes, hang them out by the lakeside, and yes, obviously hope that they come true, which is something that we also hope for you. Now, as you can see, most of it inside, as I mentioned, is well maintained, and not only is it beautiful to visit, but some of these also have small libraries in which you can take a book free of charge. But obviously, if you do, it's always good manners to leave behind a donation. Now lastly, these temples are also a welcome resting place for anyone cycling around and wanting to escape the heat of Taiwan. Now another nice resting place are the various small wharfs that are around the lake. Now this specific one takes you from one side of the lake to the other. Obviously, if you're strapped on time, feel free to take one of these boats. If not, we suggest you just cycle around the lake. Now this wharf is also very close to a shopping/food street called the Itatao Shopping Street. If you're hungry and you want some good food, definitely go visit this street or maybe one of the side streets, just to avoid being overpriced. Now what we found there is a sort of bao, which is sort of like the Chinese burger basically, or like sort of a Chinese sandwich. Now the versions that we got were fully vegetarian, using tofu as a meat replacement. These ladies are very nice, so if you're around, definitely go give them a try, and yeah, enjoy the good food. Now once you have your energy back from all that good food and all that rest, there are also a couple of places where you can hike up a little. Most of the hikes are not that long or that hard, but they do lead to very interesting places, such as for example this one, which we took up, which leads to the Xian Pagoda. Now this pagoda, as you can see, is pretty high, and you can actually climb to the top of this very pagoda and have a beautiful view over the lake. Now in terms of resting places, we also visited one of the community centers. There are a couple of around where we actually got to chat to this little lady.
你好
Hello，
你好
Hello 一下，不会打招呼啊？
没关系没关系
Hello，
有点难求啊
你很可爱啊！你几岁？
你有没有可爱？几岁？那问你几岁？你说
5岁
哎5岁
哦，你在学英文啊？
你这样，你不是最喜欢学英
Hello，
文？
你好。
要不要讲？我们跟阿姨打招呼。
外国人呢？ 你最喜欢泰国人啊？这个不会走。
没关系，
这样的
没关系。
不会收。你不是要 say
Now, not
英文
only are these community centers a great place to rest, apparently also a great place to have your wedding photos. Now, as a final, we'll leave you with some shots from Longfong Temple, which is also one of the more famous temples on the lake, and a view of the sunset from the lakeside. So thank you guys for watching, and remember to like, share and subscribe, and see you on the next one.